After conducting a series of tests, scientists have confirmed that Revenge of the Sith is the best Star Wars film ever made. Where else are you going to find the best galactic soundtrack? Padme's jaw-dropping fashion, shirtless Anakin, Order 66, the greatest battle between Master and Padawan, Jar Jar, the most exquisite and aesthetically pleasing movie poster known to man. Even more Jar Jar, the origin story of Vader, Daddy Obi-Wan having the high ground, long-haired Anakin, hello there, General Kenobi, the beautiful planet of Kashyyyk, the best show Clone Wars that led up to this movie, shirtless Anakin, crybaby Palpatine, my bae Kit Fisto, these creepy vampire aliens, and I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but shirtless Anakin. This absolute gem of a movie came out just over 20 years ago, and it's just impeccable. And speaking of those creepy vampire-like aliens, well, those are called Pau'ans, and today I'm gonna be transforming myself into one. Hello there! Today I am so excited for this video, oh my goodness! We are doing yet another cosplay, and that is cosplay but extra slay. And like I mentioned, I'm going to be transforming into a Pau'an, one of these corduroy skin looking vampires. They aren't actually vampires, but they do eat raw meat. And they live in the dark. So here's yet another vampire makeover. So long story short, I have been obsessed with these creepy looking aliens ever since 2005, 20 years, like I said, that's crazy. But back then they scared the flip-flops out of me, and I mean, yeah, they still are pretty scary looking, but they are most definitely slay, and I gotta transform into one. And there's going to be so much that goes into this cosplay, holy cow, so I'm just gonna get started and then maybe I'll do a voiceover. Let's just get started. I forgot to block my eyebrows. I don't want to. It takes so long. Okay, wait. Hold on. Okay, so when I do cosplays or any makeup look, I guess just a cosplay where I need to do SFX, I typically block my brows, which is just taking a glue stick, layer after layer, letting it dry until it is flat against your skin, and then you can put makeup over that. But because I'm going to be putting on like new eyebrows, I'm going to be changing my brow bone shape. So I think I'm just gonna put Vaseline on my eyebrows. Also, I need to put it against my hairline because I'm gonna be doing a bald cap. The only pro of having a cowlick. Okay, wait, no. I just had a wee little thought of cutting my hair short. I've been wanting to buzz my hair, but it's growing out and it's getting healthy, and what to do. Nothing in this video is sponsored or affiliated with any products or brands shown or mentioned. A quick little voiceover. Oh my god, y'all, I should have shaved my face and my neck before this because taking this off was so painful. Yeah, so shave your face before you do this. I'm so greasy. Okay, so in case you haven't noticed, these baddies are bald and I am in fact not. And obviously I need to put on a bald cap, but this bald cap that I have been reusing for 7+ years, I'm not kidding, I don't want to ruin it because I'm going to be using a lot of latex and a lot of yarn. And I don't think I've even mentioned this, but I'm going to be doing that yarn makeup look that was trending a few months ago. I mean, it's still very popular, but everyone that I have seen has started in the middle of their nose. They do a swirl, they go outwards. That looks fabulous. That looks amazing. But that is not what these aliens look like. So I'm going to be doing vertical lines. I'm going to try. And probably like 6-7 months ago, probably more, I did one of my all-time favorite cosplays where I transformed into Count Orlok, aka Nosferatu, and I had to do a bald cap for that too, and I did not use my actual bald cap. I did a little DIY where I wrapped my head in saran wrap, and it looked okay because he is quite literally rotting while he's alive. So that helped with the weird fleshy look, although that's not what I want today, and I want it to be super secure. So I did find this video from fellow YouTuber Miss Harper. Go check out her channel, give her some love. She posted a very fabulous tutorial of a DIY bald cap using a plastic bag. And if you are new to my channel, hello, welcome. I'm very glad to have you here. I like to keep it sustainable, as eco-friendly and as I can. 333 is the magic number: reduce, reuse, recycle. And cosplaying can have waste involved sometimes, but that's why I try to reuse as much as I can. But with things like this, using a trash bag as a bald cap, I don't know. Although I do like to keep my prosthetics that I make. Also, a few months ago, I did yet another one of my all-time favorite cosplays where I transformed into Billy the Puppet and I made my little cheeks. They are 3D, just using cotton balls and toilet paper. That's literally it, and latex, of course. But I saved the cheeks, I saved my little nose that I made, my butt chin. Now, will I be reusing these? I don't know. I mean, I guess I could, but I'm, you know, whatever. And since there is so much to do with this cosplay, like I said, I'm just gonna lock in and go for it. And I'm gonna put this bag on my head and secure it with liquid latex. If you are using latex or any makeup product for that matter, always test it on the inside of your wrist. That skin is most similar to your face, and if you have a reaction there, you will have a reaction on your face. Better your arm than your face, where important things are, you know? And latex is a very common allergy, so always test it before you use it, and let's do it! There is so much that I wanted to say about these Pau'an aliens, but I did this entire video in a time lapse, and so I had far less time to actually talk about stuff. So I will have an entire video linked below and a few fun facts and everything if you just want to learn more about these aliens. But yeah. Alrighty, looking good. I'm going to be sweating. Anything for a cosplay. Do it for the vine, I ain't gonna do it. Do it for the cosplay, I will do it. So like I did for my Billy the Puppet cosplay where I did my little cheekbones and everything, I'm gonna be doing the same exact thing because these guys have cheekbones, okay? And from what I've seen, they pretty much all have the same bone structure and the same face design, skin design. And I'm gonna figure out my eyebrows. Like, yeah, I should have blacked them, but then I forgot until I started filming, and then that would take another 45-ish minutes. And I don't feel like doing that. Also, my nose will not stop running, and I don't know what's gonna happen with the yarn. It's just gonna be soggy. Not really. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna do a time lapse. So just like with my Billy the Puppet cosplay, I built up my cheekbones and I simply just applied a little strip of latex, stretched out a cotton ball, applied that, put some more latex on there, and then I just took a piece of toilet paper and laid that right on top and cut that to size, and that seemed to work pretty good. And I do talk about this a bit later on in the video, but obviously a plastic bag is kind of slippery, and latex is slippery until it dries, and it takes about a minute to dry. So I should have put some toilet paper on top of the plastic bag to help give it like a texture to grip onto, if that makes sense. Also, again, holy cow, taking this off was so painful. Please shave your face if you're gonna put latex on. Okay, quickly while I'm thinking about this, because it's kind of looking like muscles, this would be a fantastic, like, makeup situation to do a Titan from Attack on Titan. That's it. Let's see. Okay, I can't talk. Okay, I just can't really open my mouth. Who need... So, I don't know, like 4.5, maybe 5 hours later, here I am. I'm not done, but I should have put more toilet paper up here because you can kind of see my hairline and a little bit of the lettering on the bag, but it's not too bad. But I think, well, you can also see that it's turning yellow in some spots because of the latex, which I knew would happen. But looking at this photo of the dude, I'm gonna try and do a little bit of like grayish brown in between the lines, but also I need to do a lot of the red eye makeup and everything like that. And then, I don't know if I already said this in the voiceover, but the Pau'ans, they need ear coverings because they are basically like moles. They live underground. I mean, just look at their teeth. But they need ear coverings because their ears are so sensitive, and so I quite literally just cut out the back of a tissue box, and I'm gonna do that. Okay. I don't know if there's an easier way to do this, or maybe I should have just picked a slightly lighter color. But, I mean, it looked cool in the end, but I just used an angle brush and I used a dark brown to kind of, you know, fill in the crevices and everything. I feel like there's a much easier way to do this, but I I just couldn't figure it out. But for the most part, it turned out to be pretty cool, and I didn't really say anything because it's a time lapse. But I then took that same dark brown and I further contoured under my cheekbones and around the eyes and chin and jawline and all that jazz. And then I took a deep maroon, kind of bloody color, I guess, to deepen up the eyes and do that, the alien look. And I think it looks okay. And just like that, it's time for the final reveal. Oh my god. I've been sitting here for about, I'd say 7 hours. I'm not even kidding. Like, it turned out good. I really do like it. But, like, maybe if I spent, like, 3 more hours, I could really get it to look good. But it's fine. I'm so tired. Oh my god. I don't know if you can tell, but I can barely move my face. And I feel like I'm a real housewife with how much, like, Botox I have. But, like, the cheekbones look good, and I feel like, I don't know, this doesn't look like me, so I guess that means the transformation was good. The trash bag bald cap did work, as you can see, ish. But yeah, for the most part it worked, and for something like this, I guess it was perfect. And my outfit, oh god, there's like latex powder everywhere, bro. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I finally did this. I've been wanting to do this for months now, and I just had to do it right before Halloween. And yeah, if you're a fellow Star Wars fan, I have, well, my Star Wars lookbook, where I recreated many iconic characters from the Star Wars galaxy, and I also have a Grogu makeover. Are those the— no! Oh my god, just this past May the 4th, I did a May the 4-course meal be with you cooking video. Sorry, I'm so tired, I don't even know what I'm saying, but all of my Star Wars related videos will be linked below for you to watch if you're interested in checking those out. And if you want more alien makeup tutorials, I also have a few of those, and if you want more vampire tutorials, I also have a few of those. So this is like the best of all worlds, right? Yeah. I love Revenge of the Sith, and I'm glad I could finally do this transformation, and I'm so eager to see how long this will take me to take off and everything. And I need to remember to do the after of the real short whatever that I'm making. Remember. But anyways, yeah, I think I did really good, and I feel like I look like a Coraline doll, or like the 9 movie more so. Love that movie. I ranked that. That's in episode 1 or 2 of my animated movie tier list series if you want to see that. But yeah, happy Halloween. I hope you all have a super spooky and safe and lovely and happy and amazing Halloween season. There's so much latex everywhere. Oh, also, I've been growing out my nails for this video specifically because they have very long limbs and nails and all of that. They're very tall, lanky people. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to check out the very important links down below. Give this video a like and subscribe if you are not already, and I will see you on my next live stream or video or short. And follow me on Blue Sky, and I whip my hair back and forth. Anyways, I'm so ready to take this off. I hope you enjoyed. Again, I'm glad I could do this. And if I were to do this again, like I said, I would put more of the toilet paper up higher on my head, not only to block out my hairline, but also it was rather difficult to adhere the yarn to that, even with latex. So yeah, that would be better. And I'm curious to see if my eyebrows will be here when I take this off. So cross your fingers, biddies, and toes that it all works out. And may the 4th be with you. Because hey, maybe you're watching this later in the year for May the 4th. Oh baby, I'm crushed. It will never be us. That's why they call it Crush. Shirtless Anakin. You're welcome.